G'day everybody and welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum on episode 280. Hope you guys are doing well. The previous episode we had a very long episode in the second tier of the deep mines, and I would say it was quite a successful run. I mean, we found a hell of a lot of Berkonium in there, and yeah, I think we should have enough Berkonium to hopefully make a couple of bars today. So that's essentially what we're going to be doing for the day in terms of the main activity. But I do realize that, you know, smelting the Berkonium is probably going to be a very quick process. So we might obviously get into a few other things. And I mean, it's not like we've got all the Berkonium in the world to upgrade our tools as of yet. So I think perhaps maybe the next best thing is to maybe get into a few activities that will facilitate looking for keys. So maybe we'll do another day where we use the diving helmet to check out the rivers and see if we can find some treasures in the rivers and hopefully find a few keys in the process. Now, the last time we did that, we didn't really have a lot of luck, but I think that was just, I guess, me being unlucky on the day, because I haven't seen any comments to suggest that, you know, rivers are not a good place to look for keys. So I assume that we should be able to find keys if we do treasure hunting in the rivers. And that's what we're gonna get up to today after we do the smelting. But obviously not after we complete all of the normal work that we need to do at the farm. So here we are sort of just slaving away. It's pretty much going to be our final bit of harvest for autumn. And yeah, we're gonna have to think about the next batch of crops. I can't remember if corn lasts through autumn and winter or not, but yeah, we're gonna sort of have to check things out. Perhaps maybe I might take a quick read of some of the seeds that we've got stored in our box, and yeah, just decide what we're going to do here at the farm. Obviously today we don't really need to do any of that work, but it's going to be a very busy day tomorrow with farming, getting everything ready. The pumpkins are probably still going to need a bit of time before they mature though, so we're gonna definitely leave the pumpkins alone. Chuck that in there. I mean, it's again too little too late right now, because that's probably gonna have to change sometime very soon, but that's fine. For now we will put the sign in. I think we might have corn on this side. No. There we go. And I can't remember what we had here. I think it was cabbage and tomatoes. Let's actually put the tomatoes in there. Again, probably going to have to switch things up anyway, but that's fine. For the sake of completion, we'll do that for the day. We need to get our fertilizer going. Let's actually just quickly do that right now. And then it's just a matter of feeding the boys, including Jet, Ein, Vicious, and Jet, and Spike, sorry. Let's see here. Quandongs and meat. Actually, I forget, we've got a dedicated box for that. Let's grab what we need. Actually no, we don't need meat for the crab pots. We have grub meat for that, so that's good. There you go. And one more for Vicious. Good stuff. Alright, and where are the two doggos? See if we can go look for them. Hanging out at the new doggo pool, I see, which is nice. We have yet to complete this. We do need probably a few more of those desert peas to put nearby. But yeah, we'll come back to that. Let's quickly check on the crab pots. Ah, yes, and we do need to fix up this area here, which we sort of had to cut some soil around here to bring the water across. But do we even have our soil printer with us? Oh yeah, okay, we do. So that's good. Let's actually grab our soil printer and let's quickly chuck this in. Now, with the upgrades that we're going to get for the power tools, it seems to sort of allow us to use the power tools indefinitely without having to sort of charge them. So, if that's the case, then we'd almost say that the charges are going to be obsolete, right? So would there be any reason to keep charges hanging around in the workshop? So, very good questions. Not entirely sure, but anyway. Let's just chuck stuff away, and I think we're ready to go. Although... Oh, sorry, no, we are not ready to go because I forgot to chuck the grub meats in here. Let's just quickly do that. There we go. Alright. And I just wanted to check on the seeds. So, kale seeds, yep. So this is what we're going to be growing a lot of in the next season. I feel like kale is going to be the new cabbage. Or carrots. Carrots might also be the new cabbage as well. Okay, so corn is still going to grow. That's good to know. Yeah, alright. So it's all about the kale and the carrots. And the corn. And probably nothing else, right? I can't remember if there's anything else that we normally grow in winter, but that's okay. We can always check in with rain, but I'm pretty sure those are the only things that I know of. Alright, time to head into the workshop. We'll get a few things done there, including smelting the Berkonium. So we'll have, I reckon, a couple of Berkonium bars. We need at least 5, if I'm not mistaken, for, you know, 1 upgrade. Might as well just grab some of these. I should also think about growing some mighty seeds at some point, but I just can't remember what season they grow in. And this time around, I'll actually look after the crops myself, because the townies cannot be trusted with that task. We have proven that. So let's just chuck that in there, and I might chuck that in there as well. It probably needs a little bit of a charge. And let's grab that. Okay, and I think there might be something buried here. Alright, good stuff. Let's chuck all of this away. We might have a few things here as well. Keys go here. Let's chuck some ingredients away. Except for the quandongs. I don't really want the quandongs to go, but I think that's the quickest way. We'll bring some fresh quandongs back to the farm. That way we have a little bit of a supply going. Okay, anything else we need to sort out? Digo statue. I have no idea if we'll keep this. Perhaps maybe I'll quickly check how many we have. I suspect it could be sitting around here somewhere. Let's drop some cash in here. It is a Saturday as well, so if we do decide that we want to sell stuff to John, we could do that. In fact, we've actually got plenty of things to sell him. So let's actually just clear things up here and get it over and done with. Welcome to John's Goods, how can I help? Alright, so we've got seafood, random stuff that we have crafted by accident or picked up, stuff from the gacha machine, a couple of diving helmets from our recent expedition into the deep mines. Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Let's sell all of it. 479,000. Jeez, alright, well, that's a lot of money. And I feel a little uncomfortable now with all the money in our pockets, but that's alright. Crafting request. So 3 days to collect 8 iron paths and deliver them to Milburn. Yeah, well, sorry, we should actually accept that. So, yep, no one's birthdays. We will need to check immediately tomorrow for birthdays though, because we can't actually check the future months for whose birthday is coming up. So I wish we could scroll a little bit to actually look at that, but anyway, it's not a feature just yet. Just drop some more sugarcane here. And yeah, let's get the Berkonium smelted. We have the blast furnace, and it's been sitting here for a very long time, but we haven't exactly used it just yet, so I'd be curious to see how it all works. Just doing a bit of a tidy up, just so that we can have the place looking a little bit spiffier for the eventual screenshot that I'm about to take. It is very bright around here, isn't it? But anyway, let's drop our Berkonium ores and see what happens. Ah yes, okay, so this is probably going to take some time. Hopefully the windmill actually assists with the with speeding up the process of smelting those ores down, but yeah, I have no idea how long it's going to take. While we wait though, I might actually quickly pick up our diving helmet over this side, because we are going to need that a little bit later. Just quickly check on what's for sale here. Definitely want some sugarcane seeds, so let's quickly buy those, and that'll sort of help us spend a little bit of our money that's in our pockets right now. Maybe we'll go with 200. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. Alright. And speaking of sugarcane, I really should get the large farm going at some point for the sugarcane. So that's the bat zapper done. Let's chuck that in here. Don't really need to carry that with us. But yeah, this Berkonium is actually taking a very long time to smelt. So very surprising. I thought it might take about the same amount of time as some of these other furnaces, but doesn't seem to be the case. Let's quickly chuck a few other things away, and maybe pick up a few more things here, tidy things up. And yeah, all of our kegs and our billy cans are actually not doing anything right now. Let's actually get things moving. So here we go, we've got some more teas that we can use immediately. And I might make a few more teas, this time the wattle teas. Ah, there we go. That's our first Berkonium bar. Nice. Cool. Very happy about that. Let's drop in another 5. And yeah, that way we'll have a couple of those bars. And as you can see, the entire process is arduous to try and get these upgraded tools. So a few more trips into the deep mines before we'll get to 5 bars, and then we'll be able to spend a whole bunch of money with Franklin to try and craft our upgraded power tools. Let's just quickly grab some more there, and I just want to put yes, wattle flowers back. And I feel like I'm forgetting something here, but maybe I'm not. Yes, that's right. I wanted to chuck some more milk in the in cheese processing, because we did actually pick up another bottle of milk there from the gacha machine, so might as well make a couple of batches of cheese. So, alright, cool. Happy with all of that. I think it's time to do a little bit of diving, and we'll see if we can try and find as many keys as we possibly can. Problem with the diving though is we've got these crocs to deal with as well. So I suppose we should be able to fight them off pretty easily. Actually, here's the milk that I picked up before. I should store that. But we'll come back to it. Alright. Doesn't stand a chance. Oh yeah, that's right guys. I also forgot, but there's probably some fish that I haven't caught in autumn that could potentially be around, and today could be the last day to actually look for them. So look, we'll try and work our way towards the house. Oh my god, what is Sheila doing out there? I suspect that the game spawns certain characters in the vicinity of the shop that they own, and that could mean sometimes they spawn outside of the fences, which is not great, because obviously she might actually be in a panic there, because you know, there's plenty of crocs here. Oh nice, there you go, old keys. Exactly what we're looking for. Hopefully we find a few more. We have been actually pretty lucky today with the keys already from the crab pots, so happy about that. Ah, wow. Very nice indeed. Is it just me, or do we just find like a whole ton of, wow, a whole ton of treasures in the rivers? Like, is the rivers like basically the best place to find buried treasure? I feel like it is. We get like so many hits all the time. Mind you, I can't exactly see the X's down here, but that's okay. As long as you've got the metal detector, it doesn't really matter. Wow. We're getting really lucky today, guys, I must admit. So we've got 4 already, plus the other 2 or 3 that we already had from earlier this morning. Yeah, I'm aiming this time, guys, for about maybe 15 or 16 keys before we actually go back into the deep mines, because I realize I've been trying to get like 20 keys every single time, but I'm not entirely sure we actually get to spend 20 keys when we're down there. Plus we do get a few additional keys when we actually open those treasure boxes, so yeah, I think maybe 16 might be the sweet spot, but you never know. I could get really lucky in the deep mines and find like tons of those rooms, and I could be in a situation where I've ran out of keys and we're literally going to be forced to leave. Or maybe it's those times where we can... My goodness, what is going on today, guys? We're so lucky with these bloody keys. Unlike the other day, where it was like, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of the day before we found like even a single key. And one other thing is, I've just realized that we've been dredging this river specifically. I think it's mainly because it's just so close to the town and the farm as well, so it just makes things easier. But perhaps maybe if we do this again, which we will, I should actually go to the other river in Wuyan and actually do a bit of a dredging session there, and yeah, we'll see if we can find some goodies there. I'm sure there's plenty of things buried in that area. Oh, wow, okay. Was not expecting that. Let's just quickly bring this and drop this off like so. Look, we are here already. Oh, sorry guys, I've sort of lost my train of thought. What did we come here to do? Goodness me, I know we were working towards getting back to the house, but I'm just having trouble trying to remember what we said we were gonna do here. I might actually quickly pause, guys, and check back in a second. Give me a moment. Okay, guys, I'm back again. Yes, I had to listen to the audio as to what I was about to do with you know, working my way back home. But we do want to check on the fish book, because I suspect there could be a fish around these parts that we've never seen before or never caught before, which we might be able to catch, hopefully. Although, it doesn't look like I'm having any luck here. I'm not seeing the fish in question. I know we saw question marks in the water the other day. In this season, I'm pretty sure. But we didn't really go ahead and actually try and catch the fish because we had a few other things to do. So I did say that I was going to go to the the other river the next time we dredge, but I think we're going to speed up that process, and we're actually just going to head there right now, because if the fish is only available in autumn, then, you know, this is our only chance today. Although it doesn't look like I'm going to have much of a chance today either. Huh. Okay. It could only spawn perhaps maybe in the morning or during the daytime, perhaps. Because I'm not seeing anything right now. Or perhaps maybe we also might need to get really lucky with it as well. Let me take a look at the pedia for a sec. So we've given most things to the museum. We've got river bass, and they come out in what is this? Summer and spring. So I guess this is not really the season for it. There's 4 more fish that we've never found before. So yeah, pretty curious about those. But we'll need to wait for a couple more seasons before we can get that river bass. So that's fine. Okay. Well, look, I don't think we're going to have luck finding the fish tonight, to be honest. So that's okay. Let's go back to the previous river and we can continue our... okay, I'm definitely not going the right way here. Let's just quickly grab that. And yeah, we'll continue our search for keys. I am sort of starting to run a little low on the stamina front though. Maybe I can have some apples. Don't exactly want to eat all of our quandongs. Yeah, okay, this is not the right place either. I wonder if we might have some luck here at the mangroves / billabong. Doesn't look like it. There's something sleeping there. Completely submerged in the water. That must be very comfortable. Right. Well, let us continue where we left off. Just have one last peek. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's happening today, guys. Alright, more keys, thank you very much. Hopefully, we don't have too much of an inventory problem here. We have found most of the types of junk. So hopefully we don't find too many more. Okay, we've got glass bulbs. Yeah, if we actually work towards the house once more, I'll try and put away the sugarcane seeds that we've got. See if we can make a little bit of space that way, but... yeah, okay, getting very, very dire here. Let's continue on. Alright, very nice. Exactly what we wanted. Okay, since we're here, let us just quickly put a few things away. Where's the bike? Oh yeah, the bike is probably still in town. That's fine. We'll perhaps maybe leave it in town for the night. That's okay. It's not like there are any burglars or thieves or anything like that here in Wuyan. Completely safe. 100% recommend. Let's chuck stuff in there, and that can go there. Yep, looking good. Let's do another dive here. My goodness. 7 keys from our dredging, guys. This is just really, really good. I was reluctant at first because our first experience with the dive wasn't so good, but now I'm convinced that this is still a viable way to try and find keys. This and obviously the crab pots, so... But I'm probably not going to do this like every single day, because I think that might make the series a little bit monotonous and a little bit boring, so we'll mix things up. If we want to continue to look for some more keys tomorrow, I think we might actually go with like a different activity, like perhaps, you know, putting down roads and stuff like that. So, the other thing is, I think we started our very first dive in around this area as well. So I'm actually quite surprised at the amount of treasure that we're still finding. So that sort of prompts me to sort of ask the question around how often does the treasure respawn in the ground? Like, could it be a daily thing, or... Yeah, it just seems like a really meta way to try and get resources. It seems like it anyway. Oh my goodness, alright, we are not happy because, yes, this does require some stamina, doesn't it? So we can't exactly continue this activity indefinitely. Alright, I reckon that's the last one, and we should call it a night, really, and I suppose before I head to bed, I might actually go back to the workshop and we'll just drop stuff off, because I'm just feeling like we don't really have enough space for anything in the morning tomorrow. So it's probably better that we make our way there. Might quickly grab the amber with us and we'll just drop that off as well. There you go, see? We've got Erwin now spawning right in the middle of the river, along with Milburn as well. And now Fletch as well. Jeez. There is a real problem with people just spawning in dangerous places, so that is a bit of a problem. Anyway, raw drumsticks. I suppose we can store raw drumsticks. Let's chuck the keys back here, and all this other stuff as well we'll chuck together. I'm concerned about the amount of spinifex we have remaining, so I just want to make a few more resins. Chuck that in there. And yeah, let's put stuff away, or continue to put stuff away. Rock meat. Everything else I think we can actually bring with us, so well, except for the cloth, that is. But anyway, good thing is that gives us a little bit of a chance to fetch our bike as well, our favorite mode of transport. But yeah, I would say today, all in all, has been a pretty good day. Decent, you know, not a lot of project work or anything like that, but I mean, I would trade productiveness with 7 keys any day at this rate. So yeah, we will do some more diving, but not anytime soon. I reckon we'll probably give the diving a little bit of a rest for a few episodes at the very least. And yeah, hopefully we'll get into a few other things. Definitely need a lot more Berkonium, so yeah, we'll try and get into the deep mines as soon as possible as well. Alright guys, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. As usual, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.